Previously on 20-Sided Tales, Theodore pledged his service to Princess Avalora before the Fifth Gambit climbed to the top floor of the tower and found the man they'd been searching for. Radovan was not quite as they'd hoped he might be, as he'd become a monstrous creature hiding in the top of his tower. After the group tried their best to calm him down, Astrid found the artefact they'd been searching for, and our adventurers made a quick exit as the tower collapsed, entombing Radovan within. Before leaving the area, the viscous orb received a call, and upon answering, our adventurers found themselves speaking with Greg Bijak Altepa, perhaps better known to them as Beau's father.
A difficult night for you as you sleep by the side of the forest. And before we get till the morning, Astrid, the band that you picked up.
Yes.
You feel gently drawn to it. Nothing overwhelming, nothing saving throw worthy, but you do feel drawn to its power.
What size is it? Bracelet size? Ring size?
It would be a big, bulky bracelet. It would be much bigger than particularly Astrid's wrist.
Is anyone awake at this point? Is this like during my watch or something?
It's just you and your bracelet, if you want.
I do want.
Would you like to attune to it?
Yes.
And you spend
like to
an
attune
hour
to
or
it.
so overnight attuning to the ring of Luthic. And as you do, it shrinks. Smaller and smaller and smaller until it is the perfect size for your hand. And I've just sent you what it does.
Okay.
And with that, morning comes. You each wake up. It's not a particularly pleasant morning. You have slept quite rough. Avalora is still with you. Isabella Scrumbles, unfortunately, is not.
R.I.P. Build a shrine to Isabella Scrumbles. I'm not really.
Could I
In your
have-
heart.
In my heart, that there is a fortified statue of that tiny little
I was
frog.
about to say, Sylvanus did promise Theo that they would do something in Radovan's name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the,
Why don't you can spend, however long you like. What sort of monument would you like to build to him?
I think with Theodore obviously being quite a religious guy, he will have spent quite a bit of time with like twigs and like leaves and stuff, and he would have made the like symbol of Timora out of them, which is like it looks like a dragonfly almost. So instead of putting just like like people would put a cross into a grave, he's made like kind of his holy like sigil, and he's kind of planted it upright where he will have. I assume he took something like a piece of cloth that was on him or something like that, and just as like a token, and he's laid it down, and he's kind of sat, and I think I don't know if Sylvanus would have stayed with him, but I think Theodore would have sat and like prayed a little bit.
Sylvanus would give him a minute, and then I'd come over, just be like, Theo, that's beautiful. Do you mind if I add a little something to it?
Yes, of course, yes, please.
Sylvanus would have gone, would he have been able to find like an acorn or something?
If he didn't already have one on his person, yes, he would have.
Yeah, I don't think he keeps acorns knocking around, but he'd just find an acorn. He'd sort of attach it to the symbol and push it into the ground, sort of like bury it over, and sort of stop. He would speak a few quiet words, but he would not speak them in common. He would, if you bear with me, he would speak them in Druidic. If that's okay.
I mean, if he can speak it, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. fine,
languages, Druidic is one of the...
What is he saying, or is it left to our imaginations?
Essentially, you can hear it some sort of prayer. It's very short. It's only a couple of lines. And then he sort of turns to Theo. It's just like, and from death, life will come once more. And a tree will bloom in the name of Radovan. Good night, Theo. And he would head towards his tent.
And is there anything else we wish to do as the morning comes?
I think that particularly that night, Zila would have been having some nightmares. And she will, when she wakes up in the morning, her thoughts will very much be consumed with her past. And she will kind of be a bit withdrawn, more so than, like, she'll be noticeably withdrawn in a way that the group have not seen her before.
All right.
I think at some point I'd have gone to Avalora and be like, so, Your Majesty, Highness, Royalness, just how long have you been in that tower, and what are you going to do now, and how did you get there? What are we supposed to do with you now? What happens now?
I was with Radovan for a number of 10-day. I saw his descent. I saw him before that cruel man and the dragon arrived. Forced him to use his magic to build the wall and the orb. As for how I got there, well, some adventurers, not unlike you, took me from a secret location to Radovan. I don't really know what I'll do next. I should probably head back there, but I don't really know how to get there by myself.
Secret location? You can tell us.
Make a persuasion roll for me, Astrid.
Okay, hang on. 18.
Pretty good. I think she would be opening up and trusting of you after the last 10 hours.
Yeah, got a +7. I'm persuasive.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
I'm charismatic.
There's a lighthouse on the coast.
Svetlana.
Do you say that out loud, Rue?
No, that was me. Just
right.
Ignore me. I'm gonna mute my mic.
There's a
Was
safe house
it
there.
someone called Svetlana, by any chance?
Yes. Do you...
Good, we know her. Excellent. That's also where we're going. Why don't you just come with us then?
I feel like your words were kind, but your tone was not.
It's fine. You don't. things to do. We've got things to collect. We're going there anyway. So just come along then. It's not like having a princess with us is going to put a target on our backs any more than it is.
Oh no, I think it might.
I was making a joke.
I think at this point, Theodore probably made his way back from praying, and he's heard Astrid say that, and he's going to put a hand on Astrid's shoulder, and he's going to say,
"Don't touch me, Theo! Stop it! Just get overstimulated."
Okay, I've charged myself with protecting this woman. She is coming with us. Unfortunately, this is non-negotiable.
I think we
Fine,
decided
I wasn't.
that anyway.
Yeah, we did, Theo.
I don't wish to cause problems.
Not at all.
As you say, not at all, Zila, she literally looks at you, who's like...
Oh no, she's kind of, she's not like openly raging anymore. She's just kind of that like, you know when somebody's like disassociating somewhat,
Right.
and they're on that weird, eerie level of calm.
Yeah.
That's kind of where she is.
She's literally looking between each of you then, being like... doesn't really feel particularly comfortable, but okay.
And when
Princess
she sees that, she's going to kind of shake her head and be like, no, honestly, it's totally fine. And she's just going to like melt back into her normal self.
Princess, it's fine. Astrid sometimes has trouble with her words and says things that she doesn't exactly mean.
Theo,
And
stop
he looks
talking
at
like you
Astrid,
know
like,
me.
pointedly. Okay, whoa.
Theo,
Okay.
I'm going to brew some tea. I need to
It's probably for the best.
just need to go away for a minute and brew some tea, and I'll storm off somewhere and brew some tea.
Sylvie would just look at Theo and just be like, you know, I love chatting with you, Theo, but sometimes a little less chat might be a better option.
He does like the zip mouth and throws away the key.
I'm gonna go and check on
Hands up.
Astrid.
In all honesty, I think that our current job is much more closely linked to your situation than we previously realized. So it's okay. It's fine. And, you know, you needed saving, you need help. So we're here. Okay?
Thank you. I won't cause
Theo's
a
gonna
fuss.
start clucking over her, like making sure she's okay and comfortable and stuff as well after that. Like,
It like makes it worse. It makes it like 10 times.
oh no,
worse.
absolutely. But he's just doing his best. He's just trying to like make her feel like he's looking for injuries, making sure she's eaten, asking if she's comfortable, asking if she wants water. Does she need a snack? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, bless him.
And
Can't fault him for trying.
Sylvanus and Astrid, what was
I was gonna go check on Astrid.
Mhm.
Like, give her a second just to, and then just go. Whereabouts would she be brewing tea?
Not far. Like, if we found a bit of a clearing, she'd be at the edge of a clearing. She's not wandered off or anything, but she's separated herself from the central group and just finished her. Basically, I'm rolling my 2d20s for the day, technically, so she's just finished it and she's reading the tea leaves by the time you probably get to her.
Anything exciting ahead in the cups today, Astrid?
No, it's not going to be. No, it's not a good day. So just be careful.
Are you? Is something bothering you, Astrid? You know, other than all the obvious things. You know, I'm not silly, but I don't know. You seem a little bit more bothered about things than your usual level of bothered. And not that's a bad thing or nothing, but I just wanted to.
Just things seem to be getting worse and worse. We We thought we failed last time. I mean, we've at least got the relic this time, and I hold up my hand to show the ring. My bracelet, whichever it is, we've
Ring.
at least got the relic, and that is fine, but it just gets worse. We murdered a member of the King's Guard, and then I don't know what came over me when... Queen's Guard. And then, thank you, Queen's Guard. I don't know what came over me, but I needed to know answers about some unknown magic, and now I'm hooked up to this strange arcane net that is... And now we have a princess with us who it seems a bit convenient, doesn't take that there's a missing princess, and now she's here in the tower that we go to. Sylvanas, everything is just getting a bit too much. I don't think I'm quite cut out for this adventuring lifestyle.
Well, and he would come and take a seat next to you. Well, you see, the thing is, Astrid, is that I didn't think I'd be cut out for this adventuring lifestyle. Most of my life was spent in a forest, in a tavern, or in a lovely little cottage in the woods. And so, this is all very new to, I think, most of us. But I think that you're handling it a lot better than I think that even a week ago you would have done. Yesterday, you didn't show no fear when that Radovan, you were a bit scared at first, but then you stood your ground and you did your little searching bits and found all the relic. We found it because of you. And, I think even a few days ago, you wouldn't have been as brave as that. And I think that perhaps you maybe need to just be a little bit kinder to yourself. And if you ever have a day where you can't be kind to yourself, I'm always happy to be kind to you.
I think that's because I managed to keep the sick inside my mouth rather than throwing it up.
Well, that's a start, isn't it? All big journeys start with a single step. And if, you're keeping it in rather than chucking it out, that's a good start.
It's just... Thank you, Sylvanas. That is genuinely one of the kindest things anyone's ever said to me. And I truly appreciate it. And I am sorry. Earlier in Waterdeep, it's just... I was very stressed with Cosmo as well. And it's a lot going on. And I'm also very nervous about a new person joining the group. I don't do well with new people. It's a strange change. I like the five of us. I'm just curious about some new dynamics to the group.
At this point, Sylvanas would put his arm round Astrid and just be like, look, everything's going to be all right. No one's going to come to any harm. I don't like this new people thing either, but I think everything's going to be okay. And I'll tell you what, Astrid, when this is all over, I'm going to take you out in the forest and we're going to go exploring, and we'll be away from all the danger. There'll be pretty flowers, and I can teach you about teas you can make from the leaves and the herbs in the forest, and this will all be but a memory, and it'll all be all right. And if at any point you decide this is too much and you want to leave, well, just know I'll go with you. But for now, I think we've got to keep on going. What do you think?
Why are you so nice to me?
Some people are just worth being nice to, Astrid. And I think that you're somebody who's worth being extra nice to. Come on, you. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Okay.
Sort of offer a hand up.
She takes it.
goes back to the...
And as you're walking back to the group, Sylvanus, receive a message. Hello, my beautiful, smooth friend. Everyone alive over here? How about you?
I received this message. Can I respond to it?
Of course.
Oh, all right. All right. How do I do it? Right. Everything's all right over here. Radovan, unfortunately, dead.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, sorry. One moment, Astrid. Radovan, he would like quieten down, be like, Radovan, unfortunately, dead. Found another person we're gonna take to safety. Don't worry. And he would turn up to Astrid, just like, Jackal.
Oh.
The majority of the message did not go through, as you only had 25 words.
Oh, Sylvanus has no idea how this
yeah.
works, so he's just like, I told him everything's fine.
And what did he say? Is Cosmo okay?
He didn't say nothing, he just asked how we were.
Sylvanus.
But Astrid, he asked how we were. If there were bad news, he'd tell me. He'd open with that. If no news is good news.
No news is no news, therefore bad news.
Right, he would have started with the bad news. Come on,
Are we
Astrid.
continuing on this journey then, everybody? Come on then, we're dilly-dallying.
If I may,
Please.
whilst Sylvanus and Astrid were having this conversation, I think Rue would have kind of headed over to the princess, and seeing her in distress of Theodore and Zila trying to like calm her down, and I think I would just kind of come up next to her and be like,
Princess.
no.
Princess.
Oh, princess.
Wing, 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 wing. Oh, princess, is he bobbling you? Sorry.
Oh dear.
I would kind of do like a slight kind of bow and just be, my lady, I think we got off on no feet the last time you saw me. I don't think I've properly introduced myself. I'm Rue, and if you're joining us on this adventure, you may need some things, and I have a spare pair of dark common clothes in my pack, so I pull them out and give them to her, and I take one of my daggers and I hand it to her, and I say, just stab. If anybody you don't like gets close to you, just stab.
That's wonderful advice in general.
and she falters for a second, and knowing that this is the princess that is sought after and missing, and Rue's gonna take off her cloak. It's the first time you've ever seen Rue take off her cloak. And she will take off her cloak and fold it up nicely and hand it to her, to the princess, and say, I'm going to need this and the dagger back once we get you to Svetlana, if that's okay.
So she is already wearing a cloak. I don't wish to undermine your...
I was imagining her in her
gesture.
pajamas because she was in bed. I was imagining she was just curled up in
In her
bed and she
jammies.
was in she was just in her jammies, and I was like, she's going to need something more than jammies to walk around in.
Nightgown and a wee Willy Winky hat with a bobble on the end.
She's in slightly tatty clothing, and then just it looks like a pretty nasty cloak. It's certainly not as nice as yours.
I will still give her the cloak because mine has a hood on it, and it will cover her pretty much entirely from anybody seeing her face or her features, was the idea anyway, so I will still give it to her.
And yeah, she will absolutely take it. If she can get a bit of privacy, she will also get changed. And thank you so much. I don't have anything for you.
You don't need to. We need to get you safe to safety, and if you're wanted by many different factions, we need to keep you, hidden. And this cloak's done a good job of hiding me for a very long time.
I'll remember your kindness. Thank you. And at this point, I think probably everyone reconvenes.
Which I think is important to note, that if you look at the back of Rue, you would realise that she does not have a tail like Zila. This is the first time you notice it, because she's not got her cloak on.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Zila is going to very pointedly notice. Look at her.
I think Astrid would.
And she's not going to say anything yet, but there's going to be that sort of look. Not like a nasty one or anything, just kind of a very sympathetic but not pitying, because she knows she wouldn't want pity in that moment. And she's also going to try and convey a level of gratitude and appreciation, not just for that act towards the princess, but because of the previous night as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to take a deep breath and kind of look at the rest of the group and be like, right, where are we going next? Are we taking her straight to Svetlana? Or are we going to try and get another?
The third relic is in the woods near Svetlana.
Right.
But we don't
Would
know
you
anything
rather
about
drop
it.
the princess off so we didn't have anyone extra with us who may not be able to defend themselves? I don't know her. I don't know what she can and can't do. I'd be happy to ask her, but I feel like it's a lot of pressure to put on someone right now. So are we going to Svetlana first and then to get the thing, or are we going to go back?
Sorry, I keep talking over you.
No, you're fine, don't worry.
Just to give you guys an idea of physically, the third thing that you're looking for is just under a day south east. If you want to go straight to Orlamber, you'll need to stop somewhere for the night and then go down southwest. It is more or less on the way. It is only a slight detour to go to the Misty Forest first. But obviously, you have cargo.
Sorry, I kind of missed the description of her earlier on. What does she look like again? Is she like frail and shit, or is she like wiry and scrappy?
Frail.
Maybe.
She is frail. She looks underfed. You can see her clavicle. What's that bone called?
Yes.
Collarbone.
Yeah. And maybe even like a couple of ribs as well. Her wrists and hands are very skinny. She doesn't look like she's going to collapse by any means, but she looks like she's been living a...
But it's not a natural slimness, it's a malnourishment.
Yes,
right.
Very well put.
And did you say she's bald?
Completely bald, yeah. So what's it to be, gang?
We were looking to go south, weren't we?
Yes.
Both of the things are south.
If I remember rightly, I may be remembering this wrong, but I have a funny feeling that the one in the Misty Forests, we don't actually know what or where.
Yeah.
I think the idea was that we were going to Collar and Radovan to find out, or do we know the one in the Misty Forest?
No, that was the one we knew
No,
the
we
least
have
about.
no idea
and
about it.
you are right, Rue. We were going to speak to Collar about it. We were going to speak to Radovan about it. We have failed on both of those occasions.
So we don't actually
Maybe-
know what we're looking for or what we're walking into in the Misty Forest, so...
It's been a while since we've seen Svetlana. She may have more information about us. Maybe we should drop off the princess first.
And
Check
we
in
can
with
drop
Svetlana.
off the artifact, if we have it.
Well, we could.
I forgot to say I had a message from Jaquel come through as well. He
You see a peak of that dark purple flush come back to her face, but she
said that
deep breaths.
he asked if we were all right. He didn't say anything bad. He sounded quite cheerful. I just wanted to let
Right.
you all know, because as I said, no news is good news, because if it were bad news, he'd start with the bad news and he wouldn't be sounding so chipper.
Had a logic of any, I suppose.
I did say that everyone was okay, didn't I? And Sylvanas
Yeah.
is just not okay. I thought I was going mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you did.
Hold on, have I
Sylvanas
just-
isn't saying that.
Oh, sorry, have I completely... Sorry. He has said everybody's okay. Sorry, I
thought you were
wasn't...
doing it on purpose as the
No,
nut
sorry,
power play.
sorry, I wasn't expecting to suddenly hear him in my head, and it's thrown me a bit.
That's
Everything's all right. Everything's okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to suddenly hear, him doing
Sylvanas,
this.
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's just 1 minute I was walking, and then suddenly I hear, hello there, my little smooth friend, and,
Theodore audibly groans when you say that.
It's fine. It's okay. Let's get a move on then, shall we? We have at least a day's ride. The further we are from that remains of the tower would suggest that we're getting further away from the people who are going to be looking for the princess.
We'd still better be on our guard and focus.
I'm not opposed to using Svetlana's as a base. Head to Svetlana's first, drop off the princess, reconvene, regroup, and then head out to the forest. We're going to have to go
Sounds
back
like
to
it.
Svetlana's anyway,
That sounds fine.
once we have the artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Finally,
Yeah.
a plan.
And with that,
And
you
Zila's
start
going to
to head
walk.
south, following Zila. All number is. If you travel to like 10 p.m., you can get there in 1 day. It's like more than a day's walk, but you can probably get there if you really push yourselves today.
Zila will primarily check in and see if the princess is able to do that, because all of us will, but a malnourished, until recently captive princess may not be able to. I may be thinking too far into this, but
I don't want to be a bother. Whatever's best for all
it's
of
not
you.
about being a bother, it's about keeping you safe and okay, and walking you half to death isn't going to make you okay, is it?
I'll be
I'll
fine.
carry you. That's fine. You get tired, I'll carry you.
It's fine
absolutely
if we were to
fine.
camp. We've camped before. Don't carry anyone, please, Theo.
I'll carry. I'm strong. I'm mighty.
All right. Well, we'll see if it comes to it. And she looks across the room like.
I can
I look across the room and I'm like,
I can
Oh,
Zila's
vouch.
going to very pointedly put herself in between Theo and the princess because it's so abundantly clear he's making her uncomfortable.
I can
To
vouch.
everyone except Theo.
I can vouch that Theo is very strong. He carried me home from a tavern once.
Yeah, but
yes, I believe
It's
so. I was
different.
Very drunk.
Sylvanas, it's different.
I go over to Rue and I'm like, I think it's going well.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she likes me. Not in that way, but I feel like I'm doing the whole guardian thing well.
You keep doing that guardian thing, especially with the shield if we get into trouble, Theo, and I'm sure everything will be fine.
He's like, he gives you like a big toothy grin and a thumbs up, like,
This
is great. I'm a paladin.
As we're travelling, I'd like to have a little chat with Rue.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Rue?
Yes, Sylvie?
I didn't know if you noticed earlier, but when I mentioned Jaquel, Zila went all purple.
Yeah.
Rue, you might understand this better than me. You're a bit more of, a modern city folk, I think. Why is it that women go all funny around Jaquel? It's just, when we were around him, Astrid went all funny around him, and then Zila just went bright purple, and I don't know if that's like Zila blushing or something. And I'd be honest, even I felt myself feeling things that I felt a bit strange feeling. I didn't really understand them.
Well, first of all, I don't think Zila's, reaction is necessarily on the same level as how you feel around Jaquel or how Astrid feels around Jaquel. I think Jaquel is, conventionally good looking to most people, I suppose. But that's not to say that other people aren't attractive to other people. I don't know. You're talking to the wrong person, Sylvie.
It's just you seem to be the only one here who I didn't think found him quite nice. So I just thought I'd ask you. I mean, he's totally unsuitable for Astrid. She's like far too clever for him. He wouldn't even try and understand all of her book for reading and learning. But I don't know, Zila just went a bit purple, and I didn't know if he had like some sort of magic about it. I don't understand him. He is very handsome though. Not that I would be jealous or something like that, but he is very handsome. And Rue, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, I suppose.
I just thought that maybe Zila was having that funny reaction like Astrid did.
No, I think I can't speak on behalf of Zila. She hasn't spoken to me, and even if she had, it wouldn't be for me to share. But I think that's different, I think
that's fair
you
enough.
should speak to her if you want to know.
I know that you two get on very well, so I thought that I'd prepare myself, because I don't always go in very well prepared, and I have put my foot in my mouth a couple of times.
Have you heard me try to speak to people, Sylvie? I wouldn't take advice from me about how to speak to people.
And yet you seem so popular.
I wouldn't say I'm popular right now.
Well, you're popular here. Anyway, thank you, Rue. And he'll just sort of just go, again, a bit more spring in his step again. He's feeling a bit relieved.
Okay. I think that conversation really hits home with Rue as to just she's really not anybody's favorite person right now. That remembering what happened in Waterdeep, and it's what happened in the forest kind of distracted a little bit from everything that's happened in Waterdeep, but being told that she's popular here when in fact she doesn't feel it, I think affects her a little bit more.
Is there anything else you wish to do before night falls and you trek to Allnumber?
I think I would like to look at the 2 books that I took from the tower
Okay. The first one is a manual of clay golems. It says so on the front. Sorry,
Amazing.
I gassed myself.
I will do this not in view of the princess, in case one of them is her diary.
It is not her diary. It is Radovan's diary. And the writing gets increasingly erratic and messy as the entries go on.
That's fine. I think I'll scan for something, any reference to princess or bugger, what's Collar's dad called? Oh no, Sabora, because he was there, wasn't it? I'm gonna look for any references to those two, really.
Absolutely. Okay, so I mean you've got like a full day, so it's plenty of time to leaf through. What was the first one you said?
Princess, anything
princess.
princess. Yeah.
Notably absent any mention of the princess. From early, late at all. There is notably nothing about her. There is lots of mention of Sabora. In fact, it first mentions Grake arriving, riding a huge blue dragon, and basically strong-arming him into doing his bidding and assisting him in building the wall. Sabora arrived later and sort of oversaw him, and this is kind of intertwined with the story of the unfolding story of him genetically working on himself and sort of trying to use the manual of clay golems to turn himself into this big defending creature, and then by the end of it turns into sort of the ramblings of a madman talking about how he hates magic and what magic has done to him and the world around him.
Interesting. And does it say what he wants to defend when he turns into a golem? If it doesn't mention the princess specifically?
You just sort of get the theme of it's quite a noble cause. He wants to protect more. He wants to use his magic and his abilities and his life to protect as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't tell anyone necessarily what I've read yet.
All right. Is there anything else we wish to do as night falls and the lighthouse of Orlumber comes into view?
Not particularly. Zila will have just been really concentrating on checking their surroundings the entire time, just to make sure everything's clear, everything's safe. She's going to be perception check. Yeah. While I do that, she's also going to kind of be silently not mentioning it, but checking on the others at all times as well. She's just kind of constantly surveying. Perception check, that would be 16.
You don't notice yourself being followed. You don't notice a giant bird. It's a fairly peaceful journey.
But yeah, like her gaze is kind of constantly flicking around, just like looking over the princess, looking over Rue, looking over Astrid, looking over Sylvie, looking over Theo, looking over the woods. Like it's incessant and kind of bordering on obsessive a little bit how much she's just like checking around.
And you would notice... Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, carry on.
You would notice Avalora start to flag a little on the last kind of hour to 90 minutes of the journey. Definitely, she's, along with probably Astrid, to be fair, to sort of struggle with the final stroke of it.
When she starts flagging, Zila's going to kind of slow her pace to kind of match. Just not like in a like clingy way. She's just kind of like, you know, keeping it easy, trying to keep her energy very light and like reassuring, but not like she'll have small talk and whatever with the princess, but nothing too serious.
Okay.
Should we perhaps camp up and make the final stretch in the morning?
So,
Like, how
by this
far
point,
are we?
You can
Like,
see
we've
it.
got an
You're-
hour. Yeah.
Oh, it's not far. I thought you meant it's like quite far off in the distance.
and you carry on over the rickety wooden bridge that connects the small island of Orlumber to the mainland, and you step up to the lighthouse.
That was quite longer than I expected. I could have really done with a camp a few hours ago, but it's fine, everyone, it's fine. I've got a stitch.
We can rest here for the night, I'm sure. I'm sure Svetlana won't mind.
Come on,
Right,
Astrid.
shall we head down?
We'll get in. I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Oh, I forgot, this is the one where we go underground, isn't it?
You got this. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You're right.
She's gonna start making her way down the stairs. We can do that, or do we need to knock?
The lighthouse is
remember.
standing up in front of you. The door is closed.
I'm gonna knock,
Oh, it
I guess,
needs
or
to go
whatever
down.
we did last time we went in.
It needs
How
to
would
go
you
down,
just open
doesn't
the
it?
door.
Sorry, what did you say, Todd?
How are you going to knock?
Rufus did a knock. Did Rufus do a
Oh,
weird
shit.
knock?
Oh, was this within the
His-
last month?
History. So yeah, it's within like the last 4 days.
He's
All
got
right,
his
in that
keen
case-
mind.
I know the goddamn knock. I remember the knock.
Love that. The knock was duh, 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 duh.
Oh yeah.
Duh, 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 duh.
Well, that wasn't what I did, but I'll presume that with keen,
Yeah.
with keen mind, you did the
I
correct
tried. I fucking tried.
And with that, the lighthouse sinks into
You
the
knock
ground.
fuck off. I didn't hear any of you trying to do the knock.
Takes about a minute or so, and then it is set and open for you.
Oh my god.
You know what? Since last night, my memory has been so sharp.
I bet it has.
This is out of character, except for when you forgot to tell all and what was in it.
I was taken by surprise.
All right. Are you all heading down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll step in and then I'll reach out a hand for the princess and help her in to the stairs.
It's a ramp, if you remember. It's because the
Oh.
cart had to go
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll help her so
yeah.
she doesn't slip.
Sure, and you can absolutely all sort of head downstairs.
I'm once again I'm gonna be at the back this time, and once again still just be checking everyone and everything.
Sylvanus is keeping an eye to make sure Astrid is okay, knowing she doesn't
She's-
like the underground.
Yeah, she's not okay, but she's going down.
As okay as she can be.
Yeah.
And as you step into the familiar sort of hall, Svetlana is sat at the central desk in the middle of the room, and she looks up. Ah, my princess has returned! And she stands up and she rushes over, and she gives her a big hug. And then she goes round each of you one by one and gives you each a big hug, if you will.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you again. Lovely. How are we? How's it going? I actually know about the incident in Waterdeep. How's it been going since?
Great.
Just as bad.
Minus so Radovan was not well.
Oh,
He was doing some magic he maybe ought not to have been, and unfortunately he was killed when he caused his tower to collapse on himself.
Well, that
So I
certainly
take the
sounds
great
like-
back. It's not really that great, but
Did you at least retrieve?
she'll kind of gesture to Astrid.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's the other hand.
I see you. couldn't-
It's a ring. It's a ring that you're wearing. It's a.
Ah, see you couldn't resist. How is it?
It's fine. Do you want it back?
I want them all, but you're welcome to use it to gather the last one if you'd like.
Okay, that's the thing. We don't know anything about this last one. Care to enlighten us?
It's only a couple of hours away. The forest over there, the closest one. Thought you'd go there first. Me, Todd, as a
But what
dungeon
is-
master, I thought you'd go there first.
We figured because we had the least information on it, we probably ought not to be looking for a needle in a haystack
That
on our
makes
first
sense.
attempt.
In hindsight, that makes perfect sense, yes. Well, I'm sure once you step into the forest, it will become obvious where you should go.
I did.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, we're new at this adventuring malarkey. Like, you know,
Obviously. It's
give
fine.
us a break.
On an additional point, we were planning on retrieving it on our way back, but then when we found the princess, we thought we ought not bring her to a place where we didn't know what we were going to face.
Very wise.
She's too
Yeah.
important.
Just how long has the princess been hanging out with you then, Svetlana?
Astrid, you already know I can't share all of my secrets with you.
Just curious, is all.
Tell you what. Bring me the third artifact. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Answer every question.
You wouldn't mind if perhaps we were to rest up the night here, would you? It's just, I think we're all quite tired from a long day of travel.
I suppose that's fine.
We could camp outside. We don't want to be no bother.
Oh, no. You can stay in here. That's fine.
I think I'd rather not stay down here, if that's okay with everybody else. It's quite claustrophobic down here. I don't think I
Where
could
do you
stay
wanna-
the night.
Where do you want to stay, Astrid?
Just camping. Up.
All right,
On
We-
land is fine.
we can camp up on land. That's all right. What the rest you want to do?
Great.
I was waiting. I was expecting someone else to jump in.
Theodore's kind of having to. Theodore looks at the princess. Princess, comfortable here. Yeah.
Significantly more comfortable than she was with you.
So I think like, although he's devoted himself to protecting her, he knows she's going to be safe here because of how Svetlana's been safe. You know, the two other people in her guild have fucking died. So I think Theodore's going to kind of be comfortable in the fact that she's here. And kind of turn his attention to Astrid, and obviously she's been a bit irate recently. He's just going to turn around and go, "Camping is fine with me. I'll come up with you."
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just
All right. Just the
Night
fleeting need then.
stars.
I just feel that sleeping this far underground is just somewhat sleeping in a grave.
It's
I'd
not for
rather-
everyone.
Like a mole.
Well, hopefully, this time tomorrow you'll be back. And we'll all be feeling much better about everything.
I think we're going to at least get to have a little travel through a forest. And that'll be nice. A nice forest by the sound of it.
I hope so.
Sounds it's misty, so visibility is probably going to be an issue.
Don't worry, Theo. I'm used to the forest in rain or sleet or sun or whatever you can think of. But
Well, mist.
Mist is all part of it, but I'll be honest with you, I am cream crackered.
Well, let's get to bed.
All right. And the 5 of you then can head back up the giant spiral staircase. Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to retrieve my cloak from the princess before we go back
Of course.
upstairs.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
You can keep the dagger. It's probably time I upgrade some of my tools anyway. So, if it keeps you safe, you can keep it.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind. Thank you all.
I hope our paths cross again.
I'm hoping tomorrow night.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
And with that, you can all head back upstairs. Heads just over the bridge and make a little camp. You can all take a long rest. I don't think anyone needs it. And you can all
And a
set
cheeky
up...
level up.
Not again. Not again.
It worked last time.
You can head... you tell me where you're heading. I think I know, but you tell me where you're heading.
I think
Misty
just during the night, Astrid I'd like to have a little word with Rue, if that's okay.
By all means.
So I think at some point, if we do watches, I'd like to kind of wake Rue up. Just be like, Rue.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm overthinking this, right? But come this way, and I want to get out of earshot of anyone else, just in case anyone else is listening.
Ooh. Spicy.
And I've got the book, and I've got Radovan's. I'm like, Rue, you know things. You're aware of the world, and in this is Radovan's diary. This is Radovan's diary from when so the first book was about him looking at creating golems. We knew this. He turned into a golem. The second one, this is his diary, and it mentions Sabora arriving. It mentions Grake arriving on the dragon. It doesn't mention the princess at all. In this diary, there's no mention of the princess. So if he was looking after her, surely there would be something about it, or that there'd be mention of her. But there's nothing.
I mean, one easy explanation is just that it's a paper trail. If anybody was to get their hands on that book, they'd know he was associated with the princess, and everything Svetlana does is a secret. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of her biggest secrets.
I get that. It's just there's no reference of anyone else being in that tower. Nothing at all. It just doesn't feel right. It feels... I don't understand. You think there'd been mention of something? I also don't trust anyone new. I like the group that we have. I just feel that it was weird having an extra person. I don't think I liked it. I didn't like the change.
Well, she's not with us anymore. She's with Svetlana, so it's just back to the 5 of us again now.
You
I'll
really
admit,
don't think it's weird?
that... Yeah, it's a bit weird, but I don't really know what more we can do. Avalora looked quite comfortable, probably the most comfortable I've ever seen her down there with Svetlana since we
Which is
picked her
fine.
up.
Especially around Theo.
Yeah.
He was acting very strange around her.
Yeah, I mean, he when you went upstairs, he kind of pledged his devotion to her. I think he's being a paladin, he said.
Oh, okay. Also, Zila's not right. As well. She's not spoken to anyone properly.
I know.
Is she mad at
You
me?
just have to let people...
I feel like she's mad at me. I feel like everybody's mad at me, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Is it because I put my hand in the thing? Is it because I put my hand in the thing? Because I don't know why I did it, but there was just something about not knowing about something magical, something arcane. And I've heard of Sabora, his reputation preceded him. I wanted to know what they were doing, so I just did it, and that was really reckless of me. And I just feel that ever since then, people are mad at me. And I'm really sorry.
Is that why you're also now wearing the artefact that we were meant to give to Svetlana?
No? Yes?
Yeah.
I could take it off at any time. I could stop at any time.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Maybe. I don't know. I've not actually tried taking it off. It just looks really nice. It fits.
Do you want to try now?
Okay.
If it's so easy.
Okay. I try to take it off.
You take it off?
Do I? Can I? See? Take it off. No problem.
It's like an audible sigh from Rue. It's probably not Rue's first rodeo with cursed items, so
instantly put it back on. Though, like, see,
Okay,
it was
go on.
safekeeping. It was more like safekeeping. It's mine. I didn't say that.
You do you. If Svetlana says you can keep it for the time being and it's going to help us, then who am I to judge?
I feel like it might, if the right situation comes up. But basically, I just want to check in that I feel like you get me the most sometimes, and I just want to check everything's okay. And I trust your opinion quite well, Rue, and I feel like you would tell me straight if I was being too much or ridiculous or out of order.
I can't speak on behalf of the others. I haven't spoken to them. I don't know how Zila feels. I think if you're concerned, then maybe have a talk with her. We've all done stuff in the last 48 hours that probably we're all not proud of. Hell, I know I have. But we just gotta get this job done and, hope we can make amends in the meantime. We're all still together. That says something. It's what I'm holding on to. You could have easily left me behind in Waterdeep.
I give her a big hug. And it's too tight.
I think
It's like a too tight hug.
Yeah. I think she's kind of doesn't know what to do with herself, and then like just melts into it. It's like the first bit of affection she's felt in probably a very, very long time, even before being with these guys. So she just melts into it.
Cute.
Lovely.
And that's everything.
And as you settle back down to go to sleep, Astrid, you hear, "Never take me off." Okay, no, I'm joking. You don't hear anything. You all have a wonderful night's sleep. You can all take a long rest. And
before
wake
we
up in the
do,
morning. There's
could
more,
I
please.
Sorry, could I share a watch with Zila?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Because I can't wait for another recording, so I was just like...
Go for it.
You know, like, he's got, Sylvanus has got his pipe on the go, and he's noticed that Zila has been watching things very closely. He's just like, so, I get the feeling I'm in for a bit of a bollocking, so I thought I should just, come and take it.
Why do you think that?
Well, it's just, you were saying yesterday we were going to have to talk about something, and you looked a bit angry with me, and I thought it was better for me to just come and get me bollocking, and set things right.
You see her close her eyes again and just take some more deep breath. And she just keeps her eyes closed for a moment. And she's like, I don't do well without planning, with people playing the martyr. I can't do it. I can't have people I care about running off on their own to face something, God knows what. I can't face that. And all three of you have done that repeatedly. And it scares the shit out of me. Because what the fuck am I supposed to do? Huh? If you're just doing whatever without waiting, without knowing what's happening, without getting the information that you need. You can't protect if you go in blind, you can't protect yourself. And I said to you the other day, if we can spend some time to make a plan, to be a team, to work together and keep each other safe, that is what we should do. Not storm off, not make decisions that lead to a fucking tower falling down, for fuck's sake. So yes, I'm sorry, I've been angry. But I'm scared every single time you guys just take your lives into your hands without a second thought. I can't do that again.
I understand. But, Zila, if you thought all of us were in danger, or that you could do something for the good of another, I know full well you wouldn't hesitate to jump straight in, plan or no plan. And it is as much as you can try and look after all of us, you can't be in, 5 places at once to look after everyone. You've got to make sure you trust us. But I promise you that if ever I can, I will always make sure there is a plan, and that I have told you everything, And I don't keep no secrets from you. I will keep no secrets from you ever again.
Right.
Are we okay?
I'm gonna need time.
That's fair enough. But you know I care about you lot, right? And I wouldn't do anything that I thought would put you lot in danger.
But you did.
Thought I was doing the right thing and keeping everyone safe. I thought we might save Radovan.
But all of us said not to do it.
It was stupid of me,
It was.
but you're right.
I know you meant well. But we're a team. We have to listen to each other and work together. We can't just be going acting off of our fucking hero complexes all the time.
You're right.
Because I'm not burying one of you.
Nah, you're not going to have to do that, Zila. Not for a very, very long time.
I
Anyway,
hope not.
how about I make us both a nice cup of tea?
Astrid's rubbing off on you, isn't she?
You see him blush a little bit. He's like, I've always liked a nice cup of tea. I don't know what you're talking about or something or nothing. Anyway, oh, look at that star over there. That's nice, isn't it? And he starts making the tea and changing the subject.
Good deflection.
And with that, you enjoy a nice cup of tea, decaffeinated, and you can all take a long rest, and you all wake up in the morning. And I presume head north to the Misty Forests.
Go north.
Yeah.
Where the forest is.
Only
Go north.
3 hours of travel for you guys, absolutely nothing before you get to the
Should
boundary of the forest.
Should have gone there first.
And you are reminded of when you were stepping into the previous forest, where everything seems a little exaggerated. The plants and the flowers seem a little larger than you would expect. Everything seems very vibrant and colourful. And as you're walking slowly, deeper and deeper, you see a huge black bear. Again, abnormally large. And you watch it stand up on its hind legs, pierce an apple with a claw and pick it off and start to eat the apple.
That's a fucking druid.
Is that? I'm not exactly an animal person, but I have a feeling that that's not normal bear behaviour.
I can tell you now that's not normal bear behaviour. Shall we? Does anybody mind if I speak to him?
I guess.
I am going to call out in Druidic and just say, we are passing through, we mean no harm.
It slams onto the floor and turns to look at you. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak whatever language that is.
Oh, okay, right.
And I think we'll call the episode there.
Stand down, everyone. It's not a bear. It's not a druid. It is a bear.
Thank you for listening to 20-Sided Tales. If you'd like to support the show, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok. And don't forget to follow us to make sure you get every episode right as it comes out. Thanks again from everyone here at 20-Sided Tales, and we hope you enjoyed our adventure as much as we did.